Cleansers. I think they're overrated, right? Actually, I'm just kidding. You need them to set the tone for the rest of your skincare routine. So you must invest in a good cleanser. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys all about cleansers and which ones you should be getting to tackle every skincare concern and just really to have in your skincare lineup to be the best foundation for the rest of your skincare routine. So let's get into it. If you're new here, I'm a skincare chemist. I've been in formulation for over 10 years. And if you have any questions at the end of this video, be sure to leave the question down below. I create videos every week, so I might just answer your question in my next video. Now, cleansers. Cleansers are formulated at a pH between 7 and 9, which is pretty alkaline. And a lot of people find that to be a little triggering or irritating to their skin because our skin pH is 5.5. So because it's higher up on that pH scale, it can be irritating, especially if you're not using the right one, which I'll guide you to that. Don't worry, I got you. So it's important to find the right cleanser that's formulated for your skin type and your skin concern. Now, the reason why cleansers are formulated at that pH though is because at that pH, it's the best for foam stability. So in order for most cleansers to foam properly, it needs to be around that pH between 7 and 9. The ingredient though that helps cleansers to have this functionality of being able to remove dirt, grime, sunscreen, makeup, all the things is because of the structure of cleansers. If you look at a structure of a cleanser, it looks like the structure of a you know what. So the way that this structure works is that the head of it actually is very water loving and the tail of it is oil loving. So think of that structure being placed on your face. When you put it on your face, that tail being oil loving sticks to all the oil and all the grime and all the things on your face and grabs onto it. And then the water part, where you put water to wash off the cleanser, right? The water part grabs onto the water and it pulls the tail end of it and it gets washed away. When you first put the cleanser on, it forms micelles. Almost think of it like little circles around your makeup and grime and oil and dirt. It forms little micelles around it, and that's how it's able to easily just pull off of the skin. Now, a lot of people think they can get away with over cleansing. They don't need to invest in different types of cleansers, and it's important to be aware of what cleansers can do for you, and that will inform your decision in what kind of cleansers to pick and what kind of cleansers not to pick and how to even use cleansers, because I feel like a lot of people overuse cleansers. When I asked my Korean soon-to-be mother-in-law, she was telling me how she uses cleansers, and it's very interesting because she actually uses a very different way. When she puts cleanser on her skin, she actually massages it in the 30 to 60 seconds that cleansers are meant to be in contact with your skin, so that way it really goes deep into the pores. And I've actually used this method in my cleansing routine and it's worked wonders for my skin. So that way you're really maximizing these of the cleansers, because before that I would literally just go and wash off the cleanser, and that's not the right way to do it. You gotta really get in there. Misinformation. People think the more they scrub in their cleanser, the more it removes dirt, and that's false, because the longer you leave your cleanser in your skin, the more it actually could cause irritation and produce even more oil in your skin and disrupt your skin barrier, because most cleansers actually only allowed to be on your skin between 30 and 60 seconds. Anytime above that, you're actually not doing any more cleansing, because once those micelles have formed on your skin, remember those little circles I told you guys about? Once those have formed on the skin, it actually is not going to do any more cleansing. It's done this job and is ready to get out of your skin. So if you sit there and continue to mush into the skin, you're causing skin barrier damage, you're removing all the natural lipids on your skin, just telling your skin that you don't give a shit about it, and it's gonna scream at you. So we don't want to do that. So now, what cleanser should I get? Because I know you've been shopping, I know it's a lot of options out there, so I'm gonna guide you, create this little guide for you to remember to literally save this video, share with your friend that's struggling with cleansers, and your mama, because I know sometimes our mamas need help too. So share with anyone who might need this video, because it's going to be super helpful for them. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe, because I'm gonna make more videos like this. I'm actually gonna get into the signs of oil cleansing, which I'm sure you're gonna want to know that information, because believe it or not, it's important to oil cleanse as much as it is to cleanse. Oil cleansing is actually super important, especially if you wear a lot of makeup. Let's get into it. If you're an oily skin girly like me, I know the struggle is real with cleansers. So I'm gonna put you on my all-time favorite cleanser. This one by Murad is that girl. When I tell you I've run through so many of this, she is my best friend. I don't go anywhere without her. As you guys can see, look at that, it's out. I need a new one at pronto. Murad, if you're watching this, please send me a new bottle, because I'm obsessed with this cleanser. Now, this cleanser has salicylic acid at 1.5%, and if you don't know what salicylic acid is, it's a BHA, a beta hydroxy acid, that goes deep into your pores and removes any excess oils that your cleansers sometimes can't reach. So this is such a good product, and it has menthol that just smells amazing in the shower and also is very cooling on my skin. And another reason, which is really important about cleansers are actually surfactants. The actual functional ingredients in cleansers is surfactants, and what that is, the ingredients that form these micelles on your skin to wash away the debris on your skin. I've made a video on surfactants, and I think that video didn't really go really far and people didn't really watch it, but it's here if you want to check it out. I'm not going to go too deep into what surfactants are in this video, but just know that they're really important. This cleanser is a clarifying cleanser. So think of like a clarifying shampoo. When you use a clarifying shampoo, the idea of it is to really get in there and get out everything. When you use a clarifying shampoo, you're not doing light washing, honey. You're getting in there and you're really getting all that debris off. So think of it as that for this cleanser. So this is clarifying, meaning it has an anionic surfactant. These types of surfactants act as detergents. However, this one doesn't have SLS, which some people could find irritating. This one has C14, C16 olefin sulfonate, which is also in the same family but isn't as harsh on most people. So this one is my holy grail. When I tell you, if you have oily skin, you would not be disappointed on this cleanser. I love that it's gel based, so it actually feels really soothing on the skin. I promise you, you would not go wrong with this cleanser. But if you're one of those people that doesn't want to mess with anionic surfactants, I get it. It's not for everyone. This foaming cleanser by CeraVe has amphoteric surfactants, meaning it's super gentle and it's not as harsh on the skin. It also has niacinamide for oil control. It's also fragrance free and has ceramides for barrier repair. So if that sounds more like your vibe, then she's your girl. Dry skin girlies, I know it can be rough, and finding a cleanser can be like finding a needle in a haystack, so I got you. I really love this one by La Roche-Posay. It's your hydrating gentle face cleanser. I love it because it's cream based. You want a cream or lotion based cleanser because you really need that hydration on your skin. This fragrance free one by Neutrogena is also a really great option because it's hydrating and it has a ton of gentle ingredients in there that will really keep that skin hydrated and not squeaky clean. Which, by the way, if your skin feels squeaky clean after you wash it, that's not a good sign. For my sensitive skin girlies, I feel your pain. Your skin needs to be pampered, honey. Like, it doesn't need stress. And this Vanicream is such a great one because there's no fragrance. It's formulated for sensitive skin types. It's such a great, wonderful ingredient list. Also formulated with very gentle surfactants like cocoa glucoside, which is actually non-ionic surfactants. And those surfactants are usually found in baby products. So you already know they got you. So this is such a great option for you. And for my acne skin prone girlies, I know the struggle. Believe me, if you have really, really bad acne, honey, you want to make sure that you're using a product that is going to be catering to your acne. And I have two options for you. I love this one by You to the People. Super gentle on the skin. It has green tea and spinach vitamins. It literally smells amazing, especially like in the morning. I love using this in the morning. I can't explain the feeling. It's very like soothing. It doesn't have like harsh surfactants in there. It has very, very gentle surfactants. Another option is this one by Remedy Skin by Dr. Shaw. It has niacinamide, which is great for oil control, especially if you eat a lot of oily foods. And then also it has salicylic acid to really help get in there and get all that oil out of your skin. Also has green tea extract and ceramides to repair that skin barrier because I know acne can be very, very disruptive to your skin barrier. So these two really great options for AM PM routine. You cannot go wrong with them. Really quick pro tip before we get out of here. I want you to make sure that you oil cleanse, especially when you wear a lot of makeup. Oil cleansing is super important to really help get a lot of the oil, especially for ingredients like waterproof mascara. I'll make a separate video about why oil cleansing is super important, and when that video is ready, be sure to check it out. But in the meantime, if you want to check out my other video where I talk about different types of surfactants and you can sit through a video with a lot of scientific terms, definitely come hang out with me in this video right here.